thinking again, similar to the Widow fight. If there's anything else we can do here, it would to be to buy that tool from Forged Daughter with the spike balls and all that. Obviously, we don't know how to use it, but if it's anything like I would expect it to be, I would think you just leave a spike ball somewhere on the stage for a little bit, so the enemies would run into it. You don't have to do anything after that. Of course, it's going to use up some of my money, and I would rather keep my money for the Citadel, but we gotta do it. We gotta do it. But yeah, I'm not too sure what's going on during that second phase of the fight. I've been looking for 3 staggers, but it seems like that signal that she does partway through the fight is kind of inconsistent, because there was one time where she did that after the 3rd stagger, there was one time where she did it after the 2nd stagger, and then this last time seemed like it happened right before the 2nd stagger, so it's hard to know what that means. And I have not been counting my hits at all, so I don't know, how long we have during that 2nd phase. But I can start trying to do that. Three, 4. Every time, man. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 13. Okay, even the staggers sometimes seem inconsistent. I don't know if I'm miscounting, or again, if maybe they made this system a little inconsistent so you don't stay sharp during the fights. But I swear, one time I counted 12, one time I counted 14. This time I just counted, I think, 13. So, yeah, I don't know. I think maybe let's just forego the counting, and then just, be careful and keep our distance like we have been. Oh my god. Oh, the fat finger of a century, man. That dash is killer, man. I think I'm noticing any of the bell attacks or the fire attacks actually deflect my projectiles, not just those spinning attacks. Anytime there's any fire present, or if the bell's in the way, I think it's always going to deflect my projectiles. Which is Pretty brutal, to be honest with you. Kind of closes up most opportunities to use my other way of damage, too, you know? I'm trying to speed up the fight as much as possible, but, you know, they're really trying to tell me no. I couldn't even see that. Yeah, we're definitely not going to get this done today. We're still learning too much for it to be over. Christ, man. I feel like I've got to go to church after this just to feel clean. I don't know, this is making my soul feel dirty. I gotta go participate in mass just to cleanse my soul for the day. Be at peace. This is insane. You know, people at the Game Awards were complaining about Silksong not winning any awards. I think it didn't win any. Maybe it won, like, maybe 1 or 2 awards at most. But I know Expedition 33 won, like, 6 or something like that. Something crazy. People were upset because Silksong didn't win any. Maybe it didn't win any because people couldn't even beat the game because it's too hard. They got halfway through and they're like, nah, I'm done. So they didn't even vote in good faith, you know? Oh my god! I know there's some crazy people that probably beat this game on the first day in one sitting, to be honest. There's always somebody. It's way too good at video games for their own good. Alright, we're starting to get a good stockpile of rosaries at this point. We've had so many attempts that we're about at, I think, like 150 or so. Which is not bad. As long as we, you know, keep these attempts consistent. We're gonna get a good amount of those. Yeah, 152. Not bad. It's starting to become a little tricky to know when to attack during this phase, to be honest with you. Because she moves so much and attacks so often, it's hard to know when I can go in or not. Again, the way they design this is interesting. It's like they make your brain double cross itself. It's kind of weird in that way. Ah. For the most part, you kind of have to play perfectly. The moment you get set on that back foot, you're kind of screwed. Which again is like King Grim from the first game. Kind of have to play perfectly, or else you're just done. Okay. I still don't quite know how long this boss fight is, how to tell how far along we are. I don't know what that signal means. It's still hard to play perfectly with all these attacks going off. So, I just gotta hope for the best and not do that. To be honest with you, I don't even think it's going to feel that great to beat her. Because at this point, I don't trust the relief that we get after the boss fights. It seems like we beat a boss, and then immediately we've got to deal with some other BS. So, I'm not even excited for what is going to be behind that door. It's going to be even harder than Final Judge. I already know. Whoa. That was some weird timing there. I don't know what just happened. Oh, already? Oh, okay. Alright. You back up, please. Please, back up. We didn't even get a second stagger in there. I mean, we did during the second phase, but... See what I mean? Like, we've been getting second staggers throughout the first phase this entire time. And all of a sudden, we get the transition before the second stagger. Like, it's no big deal. Like, thanks for that. Again, terrifies me for the rest of the game. Because I can imagine the final boss is just terribly inconsistent and luck-based, basically. Maybe not entirely luck-based, but like... way more luck-based than they have any business to be. Okay. I believe that's number 3. Here's our signal. Don't know what it means still. I'm starting to get hungry. I feel like at this point my body's gonna reject the fight and be like, oh no, just go eat, bro. Get off the game, go eat. Like, no, I need to get this done. Oh, come on, that was BS. Give me a ground pound. There it is. Oh, another stagger. Okay. So 4 staggers. Oh my god. How long is this fight? Is this is just the eternal fight, huh? This goes on forever. How long is this fight? This is insane. I'm out of money too. I didn't even get a full reload on those on the pins this time, so I'm out of money. Oh, okay. I guess I'll just go broke. I'll just go completely broke then. Okay. And starting to lose control of the controller, unfortunately. So this is probably going to be our last good attempt. I know we're at time anyways, but I feel at this point we're just going to get diminishing returns. Okay. You know what? I just realized we're gonna have to go broke anyways if we don't beat the boss because we can't recover the cocoon. And then, well, maybe we can just, you know, pick it up and then save an exit. Maybe that'll be fine. But if we were to respawn and save an exit without picking up the cocoon, then we're just not gonna get that money again. So, in a way, this is kind of all for nothing. Which is depressing. Sure. We'll just have to try to pick it up and then just exit the game. Hope that that'll carry into next week. Why does that feel so much faster than in the second phase? Something about that right there feels way faster than it is in the second phase. I don't know if it really is or if it just feels like it, but for some reason that attack feels like it comes out way faster now as later. That hurts me? Oh my god. Okay, no it doesn't. Just as fast. Apparently I can't be I can't be bothered to dodge anything here, huh? Wow. Really sucking. All my pins and it didn't even do anything. Wow. 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 Okay. Great. Now we're broke. We're out of pins. Can't do anything. Great. Gonna have to put up some real numbers on this one. We have no pins to use, so tension's gotta be sharp, timing's gotta be sharp, dodging's gotta be sharp, everything has to be sharp. Like I said, it's kind of brutal because we've been here for 2 hours now, so you know I'm tired. I know my hands are tired. My computer seems to not want to cooperate like always. It's always giving me a little lag every once in a while, just to piss me off. Oh, see? Why is this happening so early? Throws me off, man. Ah. Can you move? I swear she always blocks those little wisps every time I heal and get some good damage in after. For some reason, she seems to always be blocking my little pips. Oh, come on, bro. Ah! Can't even edge one little hit out, man. Ah, okay. Was that number 3, I think? I've lost count at this point. Can I get the signal, maybe? I've never really had a boss fight that's put me in a trance like this, to be honest with you. Like I said, I would think Terraria would prepare me for this a bit, because those boss fights tend to be notoriously overwhelming and long, and just, you know, like a sensory overload. So you'd think something like that would translate to this game, but the inconsistencies in the phase transitions and all of that are putting me in trance, man. It's weird. I've lost track of where we are in the boss fight. I'm just kind of moving. Never really had a boss do that before, so kudos to you. Those other bosses we fought before definitely gave me a run for my money, but they were all, you know, pretty reasonable, save for maybe the Widow. That one did put me into trance in a different way, just because my laptop was, yeah, you know, I mean, you were there, you saw it. But this is just different. It's different. It's different, man. Alright, I'll give it one more shot, then I'll call it a day. I feel like I can't even speak clearly anymore, because, again, I've, like, lost sensory feeling. Everything is just kind of blending into itself at this point. You could say this boss fight has made me black out. Even these guys are starting to catch me off guard at this point. And again, if we do lose, which I'm sure we will, I will try to get back to here, pick up my cocoon, and then just save and exit the game. I would assume that would put us back at the bench with our money, which is the goal here. Oh, I need those pips, bro. Alright, you know what? I'm not even gonna go again. Just call it a day. Let's go back there, pick up our money, call it a day. I don't even want to try to get another good attempt in. Pissing me off, man. Alright. Alright, I'll call it there. Thanks for watching. If you watched on YouTube, I'll see you on Monday for your normally scheduled content. If you watch on Twitch, I'll see you tomorrow for balloons. Really brutal one today. Really brutal. Well, thanks for watching anyways. I'll see you next time. See ya.